Well, on Queer TV, we're going to give you a series of fantastic hair tips. We're down here at Trump's, who are my fantastic sponsors for my hair, and I'm with my hairdresser, Sergio. We're going to bring you a special tip. It's not going to be hard, it's very easy, that you can do at home to make sure that you're always looking your best. So, and also, if you would like some extra little tips on how to get your hair done nice and extra sharp, then come down to Trump's on Oxford Street. But now I'm going to hand you over to Sergio, and our first tip is just very simple: washing.
I will wash today Matt's hair, and I will give you just a few tips which product to use and which just give a bit more volume in his hair, because Matt have here very fine hair. And I will introduce you to some products from Redken.
What's so special about the Redken product?
Well, what I love on Redken is first is the smell, which I like. It smells very masculine. It's a world full of emotion now in 2006, and I think the smell is very important. And I love from Redken, just especially from the men's hair, is the smell. And it's the Body Up shampoo, what I just showed now.
What was that shampoo? The
Body Up.
Body Up
just
shampoo.
especially for fine hair.
Which is me.
Yeah, because we want a bit of volume, and what this shampoo do is just put a bit around the hair. You open the corticula, so it looks a bit more body in the hair.
This is good for fine hair, a bit more
Yes,
body.
yes.
When you're putting the shampoo in, is there a better technique?
I recommend to my clients is always to shampoo the hair 2 times, because the first time you just massage the scalp and put away all the talc, because the hair produces a lot of talc. It's just the oily on the skin. Yeah, the first time it doesn't produce so much mousse on the hair. I shampoo twice.
Okay,
I recommend always twice. I massage the scalp, so the blood can circulate a bit more on the skin.
And washing firmly into the scalp as
Yeah,
well.
just massage, like you massage a man or a woman, it's the same on the head. The second time that I shampoo, that will produce more mousse, and then the hair is clean. That's the sign. Yeah, the first time maybe don't do so much mousse. And always less consistency of the shampoo, not too much, because they are concentrates.
Okay, not too much.
Yeah, they are concentrate, and you need always less.
Do you think that the shampoos that people can buy at supermarkets are as good as the ones that people can buy within a hair?
Well, this is a nice question, Matt. I say always to my clients, it's the same with the car, the Mercedes. You can buy a class, or you can buy a C class.
Yes.
The price difference is there as well, right?
Right.
So,
however, if they're concentrated, then it works out.
Yeah,
okay,
the point is you save the money, because they are concentrated. When you buy just a cheap shampoo, I think the people at home know as well the shampoo we are speaking about.
Yeah.
You just have to use more, and this is the point. On the borderline, you don't really save money, mate.
Yeah. So you're not saving money, and you're also getting better value from choosing your favourite shampoo. But go to a hairdresser to do it.
How you feel, mate?
I feel fantastic. It's one of my favourite positions, actually.
And you look fantastic.
I'm sure I do, with the camera up my nose.
And we don't need it really to wash every day, so because it makes the skin a bit too dry. Yeah.
Yeah. What about girls with long hair? Do they wash every day as well?
No, actually, more long the hair, so more or less you have to wash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess to women with long hair, they have to wash their hair just once a week.
Right.
It would be perfect. Yeah, some people, some girls, or men as well.
Yeah.
The skin produce a lot of grassy and talc, so they have to wash it more often. And I guess to these people use a shampoo which is for retail and for grassy hair, so they can work.
So let's not wash our hair too often.
No, not too often, because the paradox is they produce more of the talc, because the body thinks the grassy is away, and they have the talc produce more. That's the point. Okay. That's the whole point.
Is there any little tips there for conditioning?
Yeah, with the conditioner, what I recommend always my customers, don't use, especially when they are different, don't use too much, and the conditioner, they don't need to touch the scalp. This is only important for the hair, just to give them a bit of shine and to make them a bit of...
Okay, so rub the conditioner in really lightly over the hair.
Yeah, like shoe shine technique, don't need to touch the scalp, because the conditioner is only for the hair.
Well, thanks, Sergio.
Thank you.
That was very enlightening on how to get the best wash and the best shampoo, and it's quite sexy, isn't it? I'm down here at my hair sponsor, Trumps on Oxford Street, with my very gorgeous, very charming and very talented hairdresser, Sergio. And this week we are looking at giving you a little enlightenment as into styling, bringing out your best features and how to get a great cut.
Today I will show you on mat a few cutting tips, what is important when you go to the hairdresser, just to let him know how to look sexy and a bit funky. Yeah, I think Matt is the right guy for this.
Oh, thank you.
So what is important with Matt? First we look in the facial proportional. His largest point in the face are
my cheekbones.
My cheekbones. Thank you for the word.
They're real.
It doesn't come in my hand.
That's alright.
So what's happened is we have to go pretty short on the sides, so we take away the largest, from the optic, the largest point, right?
So Sergio, it's important to bring out the best features in a person's face, isn't it, when you're cutting the hair?
Yes, that's right, mate. The point is, you have to look the face, where the largest point, which form have the face, round, oval, or rectangular, and so you have to fit the haircut to the face, because on the borderline, the hair belongs to the face and they have to fit together.
I noticed that you're using scissors, not clippers. That's
yeah,
a better way to go, isn't it?
Yeah, that's more the Italian style where I come from.
Well, I like
we don't have the clippers in the saloon, because the cut is very softer, right?
Yeah.
And it's like we call it sfumatura. It's very, from 0.1 to 0.2, 0.3, slowly up. And what does the machine is, they do a 0.2 all over and then the people blend it in, but it still look cheap, and we are not cheap.
We're not cheap. That's all right. Now Sergio, around these areas, down the side here, these parts here, are they important as well? Like, they're really hard to maintain. And
of course, mate. I'm from Europe, from Italy, Germany. I travel a bit around the world, and it's so nice when you have, I don't know how to call it in English, the
side levers.
The side levers. You can play, when you have a nice beard, you can play with them,
Yeah.
You can, it's fit your face as well, because the people, they don't see you only from the front, they see you as well from the side.
Yeah.
And I recognize that here in Australia, the people, they don't play with it, they are not creative enough. And this is, I would like to see a bit more
a bit more European style.
A bit more, because they're so nice, like Del Piero, you can at one point, or you can make like different, just use your fantasy.
So if you've got a thin face, grow them. If you've got a more rounder face, keep them thin and long.
Yeah, very thin, right.
Okay.
It's not difficult, right?
No, got that one down. Okay, Sergio, now you're moving on to the top, and it's also a very important area. Now, with mine, you've got to try and make it a little bit fuller looking.
Yeah.
So what do you do there?
Well, it sounds a bit paradox, but the thing is, with fine hair, first you have to make the basic cut, of course. Put them all in the same lane.
Sure.
But after this, when you have the basic cut and the hair are perfect, you have to go inside the hair, and you have to look how is the in life of the hair, right? So what's happened is we have to put it out the hair to let them look a bit thicker and give them a bit more volume, Because in the moment that you're working with a wax or with a gel, you can put the hair up, and the short hair gives them the power to let them up,
Yes.
It's like I don't know how the word in English.
Oh wow!
But the short hair keeps the long hair up.
It's like keeps them stable. Supports them.
It's the most important thing. So you have to bring a bit different lengths in the hair.
This is the benefit of an Italian hairdresser.
Well, thank you.
You get a structural thing.
You have to give a structure
to
the hair. Yeah, because I see very often the people here, they only cut the basic cut, but they don't go after when the hair a bit drier. They don't go inside the hair when the hair drier and put a bit in life in the hair.
Well, thanks Sergio for those tips.
Thank you.
And if you are having a few hair difficulties, why not come down to Trumps and see Sergio yourself, and make sure that you get the cut that makes you looking sharp every time.
Thank you.